Okay.
I'm falling.
In love with you. Welcome back to What If? Really?
And cue the theme song. Cue the theme song.
I'm gonna cut that whole middle section after the with you right to the theme song. Okay. Welcome back to the Panic Brothers podcast, guys. Welcome to a new segment we like to call the Panic Room, where me and Josue will sit down for the next couple of minutes, go over what happened the last couple of weeks in the nerd pop culture whole scene, and talk about what our thoughts are on it. So, without further ado, can I get a yerp if you're ready? No. I said, are you ready? I guess not.
God.
That's one of the funniest memes.
Ja Rule. Oh, God.
I've never heard a place that quiet in my life.
I can't believe Ja Rule is this relevant again. Dude. Bro, and then Giannis Antetokounmpo comes out and starts shooting.
When there's like a whole 3 minutes still left.
Oh, dude, that's the best thing.
If you know what we're talking about, please look up Ja Rule messes up at a Bucks game. It's the funniest meme I've ever seen in my life. Oh god,
it's his face. It's really just his face as he waits for a response.
He's like, please clap. Anyway,
I don't even. Oh no, it was also the whole it's 90s night, but they brought in a 2000s rapper.
Well, I guess my album came out 89, so
you just had to make it awkward.
It just sounds like a scene from The Office, bro.
That's what it honestly does.
It's like Michael Scott getting everyone hype and no one's answering him.
Okay. So since we're on the topic of the NBA, you know that Space Jam 2 is gonna start filming this summer, starring the GOAT. Oh wow, I shouldn't even say that. I'm sorry for saying that.
Wait, why?
I gotta put some respect on. What?
Why?
Because you're forgetting Pablo Prigioni played in the NBA.
Yo, facts, bro. Yo, I'm looking right at his poster. I'm so sorry, Pablo. Oh my god. Let me just give you a kiss. There you go, Papi.
There's 3 players that's better than LeBron James. Pablo Prigioni, Raymond Felton, and Jared Jeffries.
Wow. Really?
You don't agree, you're not a Knicks fan. You're not a Knicks fan.
You're really not going to name Kurt Thomas? Or Fields? Wow. What kind of Knicks fan are you?
I was silent on purpose, right? I'm not going to risk.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's freaking dope that Space Jam 2 is finally happening. It's kind of weird to me though that it's happening because remember when it first got pitched that LeBron James should be in Space Jam 2? Didn't it feel like a meme? Like this will never happen, but they actually are making it now. That's so weird to me. That's actually happening.
It's long overdue.
Oh yeah, really. hell yeah, long.
But what I'm concerned about is do kids even know what Looney Tunes are?
No, they're gonna be like, why is Bugs Bunny playing with LeBron James? Yeah. I don't remember J.R. Smith looking like a duck.
But I'm saying like I don't think kids even know I don't think kids know who Bugs Bunny is.
Nah, the main demographic is definitely people our age, dog. It's heavy people our age and like some people in like their early 30s who like just want to relive that moment.
So this is pretty much gonna be Uncle Drew.
Oh, 100%.
Pretty much.
So don't bring your kids, please. Just don't. If you're listening to this and you have kids and you really want to watch this, leave them at home. Please, for the love of God. There's no need for them to come.
This is really just It's just gonna be a nostalgia trip, really. That's all it really is gonna be.
It probably. I don't think. Do you think it's gonna do well? I don't think it's gonna do that well.
I think it's just gonna be like. I don't think it's gonna open number one in the box office.
No.
I think it's gonna be like counter programming, where let's say I think it might open up. Let's say the week of a really big horror movie, let's say coming out. And it'll just be like an alternative. Like, hey, we can either watch, I don't know, Jordan Peele's new movie, or we could watch Space Jam 2. Like, you know. Like,
oh no, that completely makes sense, dog. No, you're 100% right on that.
Yeah. That's what I really think is gonna happen. Like, it's definitely like the number one movie is gonna be that horror movie, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that nice side choice is gonna be Space Jam 2.
No, yeah, facts. I definitely feel that.
Just like Sing. Do you know? You remember Sing? That movie about
It was so under the radar.
Those animals. Yeah. But the thing is, it made so much money.
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
That movie made so much money without ever being number one at the box office, which is
because it was the second option.
Exactly. So that's exactly what Space Jam 2 is gonna be.
No, yeah. Speaking of movies, though, I was about to say the Grammys. The Oscars, bro. The Oscars. Black Panther and Spider-Man both taking awards. That was hype. I really was about to throw a fit if Spider-Man didn't win Best Animated Film, and I'm pretty sure half of Twitter would have done it too. But
dude,
this
is the first. It's been since 2006 since Disney hasn't won a Academy Award.
Really?
Yeah. The only one that's kind of iffy. The only one was kind of iffy was 2011. 2011 Disney didn't win.
Okay.
But if I'm not mistaken, what was that year? Rango won that year.
Wait, really?
Remember Rango?
Really?
Yeah.
That won?
And yeah, because was the only Disney competition was Cars. So
Rango won?
No, Cars was 2006. What am I talking about? Yeah, Rango won.
Wow. You know what I think of whenever I see Rango?
What?
I think of the Wii game, not even the movie.
Really?
Because I bought a family friend the game on Wii for his birthday, and he was so mad at us.
Dude, I would be mad at you. I would hate you.
I thought he was young enough to not care, but yo, he really did care.
No, you do care. You do care. But
I wish.
I don't.
No, keep going.
I don't think there was a Disney movie that was even nominated in 2011, so I don't think that counts.
Jesus Christ! I know it's been that long.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
So it's been a while.
It's also I think it's bittersweet though, because I feel like Black Panther should have won a different award. I would have preferred if it got something a little bigger, like I don't know, the best film of the year. That's just maybe me.
Really?
No, but I definitely do think it was better than Green Book taking it.
Yeah, no, anything was better than that.
Honestly, dog. Also, I'm really glad Star is Born didn't take it, because I would not have taken Star is Born over Black Panther. I'll say that right now.
Oh my god, yeah.
100%, I would not take that.
I think my favorite movie this year wasn't even nominated for an Oscar, which really sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not sure if you watched 8th Grade.
Why? That's the Bo Burnham movie, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I heard great things about it.
Dude, oh my god, that was the most accurate depiction of what it's like to be in 8th grade. And I'm telling you, if you were to ever watch it, you're going to like squeal, like you're going to like feel it. You're gonna feel the cringe come out. And oh my god, and it's so beautiful how he was able to capture that. Like, wow, like I've never felt that
accurate depiction
before, dude. Yeah, but anyways, shout out to Spider-Man and shout out to Black Panther for really making a scene, even though they didn't win Best Feature, but it's still deserving of a lot of different awards.
It's dope that they acknowledge it, especially Spider-Man. I felt like I was scared I was gonna go under the radar, but I'm glad they caught it, because that animation was A1. But in other news, R.I.P. Reggie. He's not dead. He just retired, but R.I.P. regardless.
No, oh my god, if Reggie, no, it's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna call that into the universe. Okay, no. Anyway,
You stopped yourself that fast.
yeah, dude, that was the most unexpected news. Actually,
Yeah, really. I did not see that coming at all.
when did that happen? What day?
That was for us at the time of this recording. It was like what, 2 days ago? So the 23rd, I think. I might be wrong on that one.
I forgot where I was. I just know that when I saw it, I was just like, what? I'm pretty sure I was at work. I'm pretty sure like I was like in the bathroom at work, and I was about to, do my thing. And I just opened up my phone. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I think I checked Twitter and I thought it was a meme at first. I thought people were just joking. I'm like, no, he didn't retire. Get out of here. Good one, guys. And I'm like, oh wow, he's actually done. He's only 57. So that kind of like threw me off. I was like, yo, like that's an early retirement, dog. Do you? I mean, if you want to do it, go ahead. But and that surprised me.
And can we just talk about the guy that's replacing him? Is name
Bowser?
What?
No, I really thought.
I thought that was a meme.
You listen. you listen to his farewell video, right?
Yeah.
Did you rewind when he said Bowser? Because I did. Because I thought he like misspoke. And I'm like, what? And I like rewind. I'm like, who's Bowser, my guy? And I actually looked at him like, yo, this dude really his last name is Bowser.
Do you think that played a factor into Nintendo hiring him?
He was a random dude at Nintendo HR, and they're like, yo, your last name is Bowser, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, all right, well, you come with us.
You're hired. Bro, like, what if my name was Yoshi? Bro, like,
Yo, you want to be a lead dev?
yo, is it automatic? Is it just automatic that I get it?
You're just next to like one of the guys, like Sakurai in the lab. Like, I don't know how I got here, but I'm supposed to be helping you.
Because just imagine the guy named Ganondorf. Senior account executive for Nintendo of America.
All he does is look menacingly. Oh god.
The unibrow and stuff. Does Ganondorf have a unibrow?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm confident. Are you about to look this up?
Yeah, remember that episode of The Office when they were trying to figure out whether or not Stanley has a mustache? And the thing is, like, even me, I was like, wait.
Yeah, everyone was like,
know.
wait a minute, does he?
And I still to this does Stanley have a mustache? I don't remember.
Need that answer asking again.
Aw, come on. Okay, fine. Ganondorf doesn't have a unibrow.
Close.
It's
really close, but it's not.
Oh, that's not right. That's so, dude. Oh my god, it's almost a. But okay, but his eyebrows extend into his hair though, so that's kind of weird.
What the eyebrows extend to that? Oh yeah. They do.
Yeah, his eyebrows is like just part of his haircut.
It just
He
came
goes
out
to the
like
barbers. Dude, that's kind of an ugly design.
Actually, if you really look at the original game, he did have a unibrow, low key.
Wait. Which original game?
Like Legend of Zelda original. Like Ganon had a unibrow.
Ganon? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was semi right.
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of a stretch. Regardless, no, you don't got unibrow.
Shut up.
It's a stretch, dog, and you know it.
Shut up.
But on the opposite spectrum, things that aren't looking too hot and didn't work out too well. We had two games that that came out recently that really just did not do well. I'm referring to Jump Force and Anthem. Man, Jump Force is bad.
Yeah.
It's really, really bad. Have you watched the first seconds of the story?
You're talking about Frieza coming down to Times Square?
Yeah, yo, what was that? And then Trunks with the massive eyebrows. He has something inserted into his eyebrows. Like they're massive in the game for some reason. He comes out of nowhere and makes you into a hero? Like the cutscenes look like Shadow the Hedgehog cutscenes. Like they look way too old for 2019, dog.
I think Shadow the Hedgehog looks better.
For its time, probably actually.
God,
Dog,
it's just. I think it's about time that I just don't understand why. Anime games. If you were to make a game on anime, go right ahead because we've had plenty of amazing anime games throughout the years. More bad than good, but there have been good. But I don't know why this people keep thinking that this is the art style to go with, like a realistic approach.
Really not. Everyone looks so weird with that aesthetic. Goku looks mad serious, and he's never that serious besides when he's fighting. Like in every scene, he looks mad. It looks really weird. And then you have Luffy too, with like Luffy's like One Piece series. That is a really gummy, colorful looking series. To make him look realistic, that's gross. That's so gross.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And to maybe it's just me, but is it weird to you that that maybe I'm just super out of the anime loop, but is it weird to you that they have a Dragon Quest rep in this?
No, that I'm not gonna lie, that really felt weird to me. And that's actually a good segue because the roster sometimes feels mad weird, dog.
For Jump Force?
Yes. It feels weird. I don't understand how you add Yugi, but you don't add Kaiba. I don't understand how you add Naruto and Sasuke and Kakashi and not Madara, but Kaguya. Like, it's just weird. And why Trunks? Why Trunks?
Okay, no,
that's such a weird addition.
No, to me, what was weird was I feel like even though people love Cell, I think it was weird to include him just because he hasn't been relevant in so many years.
Like, yeah, like I would understand Frieza, but I think Cell felt a little off.
Wait,
especially when you don't even add Gohan. Like,
yeah, but Gohan would be really similar to Goku, I guess.
Yeah, but like a teen Gohan, maybe even. It's just mad weird, bro. And like they added Bleach, which is cool, but like, who was asking for Bleach?
At least, I mean, they had to throw in Ichigo at least.
I'm just saying, dog. Like he doesn't show up on the cover for a reason.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
And the last thing that felt weird too was Deku with no All Might. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's just weird, man. And the thing that they have in common too, Anthem and Jump Forces, for some reason they have long, like ridiculously long loading screens. I don't know why video games now have this issue where they can't figure out how to somehow place loading screens in the right place and prevent long ones. Especially when in Jump Force Anthem, they appear like every 2 minutes. You can't have a 2-minute loading screen every 2 minutes. This is bad, dude. I don't know why this is happening more often now.
God, it reminds me of Sonic 06 when that dropped and everyone was...
Oh my god.
Wait, did you ever play Sonic 06?
Did I play Sonic 06? And I thought it was cool. Oh god,
see,
bro.
I played it. Wait, did you play it as soon as it came out?
No, I think I played it a couple months after it came out.
I played it a couple of years after, so it was already patched. So when I played it, I was like, "Yo, this game isn't even that bad." I was like, "What is everyone talking about?"
I remember I would cut through walls, and I just thought, you know what? Not every game is perfect. Like I'd really just brush it off, like it wasn't a big deal. And now I look at it like, dog, this is unexcusable.
God, and I think that was what really killed the Sonic series.
Oh, dude, that game was trash almighty, which actually is kind of funny that you mentioned that. Did you see the tweet that the Brazilian, I think the president or prime minister, I can't remember what exactly the position is. You see a tweet he posted a couple days ago?
You want to explain?
So I think I want to say Brazilian prime minister. I might be wrong on that. It could be president or something. I think it is. He posted this. What was that?
I think it is prime minister. No, president.
No, president. It is president. Yeah, it's president. They have this new president over in Brazil. He's like this conservative figure, and he posted this like tweet recently. It was a couple days ago, where he was asking for investments to Brazil, and he did a 2-minute clip with a bunch of subtitles explaining what he wanted, and his background music was His World. I can't get over that. Like who made the tweet, showed him it, and didn't tell him, by the way, this is from a really funny Sonic game that like people just casually mention as like a meme online. But no, he just didn't bring that up at all. That's just so weird to me, dog. He legit has the instrumental version of His World played. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of goes hard. Like I'm kind of like jamming out, looking at the tweet. But like the fact that I know where it's from, it ruins the tweet. Could you imagine if tomorrow Donald Trump asked for funding for his wall or something, and the homie played His World?
Okay,
but
this is just remember this conversation we had before where there was that presidential candidate that during his he quoted a Pokemon theme song from I think Pokemon 2000.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, I forgot you mentioned that. Dog.
Wait.
And didn't he get confronted about it and he said he didn't know?
Yeah, he didn't know, but I think he just rocked with it.
He was like, I know some Pokemon.
I'm rewatching the tweet.
It's funny to me that people like showed them this. Like, there's a person that showed the president and this politician the song and the quote, and they don't tell them where it's from. They completely set them up for failure.
Wait, give me a second. It's coming. Wait. His world. In his world.
That'll go kind of hard.
Oh my god, that song goes. Dude, it
makes its tweet sound so much more important.
Really, oh god. Okay, you need to know this. I think you do know this already, but I was on YouTube like way before majority of the universe. Like I was on YouTube like in 2007. So like and that was back when YouTube was still like a social network. As in you go on there and you can like write on each other's walls and send friend requests and send each other private messages. And now you don't do that on YouTube anymore. That's not a thing.
Yeah, you can't send people messages
at all.
Yeah,
but in the beginning you could. So during this era of YouTube, which was my favorite era of YouTube too, by the way. That was my favorite era. that was just beautiful.
That was the golden age, honestly. It was way better.
Yeah, it was. But anyways, so people were pushing me to start creating content, and I decided to do it. So my first ever video that I ever posted online was a GMV, a game music video of Super Smash Brothers Brawl with His World playing over it. And that is how I started to learn how to edit videos.
No.
Yes. That.
Wait, was it the scenes from the game or your gameplay?
It was like trailers of Smash Brothers Brawl, because I don't even think Brawl came out yet. So it was just a bunch.
And you were overplaying of His World?
And I got mad comments saying, yo, this is fire, and all that.
No!
And then that's how I started a little tiny career of making AMVs and GMVs.
I honestly like to think that everyone who made an AMV in the early 2000s now is just like an insanely good editor for like a high like name like film production company.
And
that's why I like
the thing is, no one is ever going to like talk about it. No one's ever gonna say, like, if someone asks me the question, oh, how do you get into editing? I'll just say, yo, it just happened. I would never admit, yo, because Smash Brothers and Dreams of an Absolution by from Sonic 06 was just slapped too hard together. I just had to mix that. It was just a fusion, Patara fusion, bro. Like, I just had to make that.
He says Patara fusion. Oh, I'm done with you, dog. I'm done with you. What else we got recently? Resident Evil 4 is coming out to the Switch. I never played that game before. I know you haven't either, right?
And I feel so embarrassed about it too.
Mm-hmm. Like, I've always wanted to play that game. Everyone says it's so great. I've always wanted to play it.
I think that was like the Okay, I'm bugging. I'm
What are you
stupid.
about to say?
Whatever. It was just one of those games that I've always noticed. Every generation, there was a new remake of it. Every generation since it originally came out.
How many remakes have there been? I know there's one for
And
the GameCube and stuff like that, but
bro, it's are you kidding me? For Resident Evil 4 is like, God. Let's look. There was the Wii edition, the mobile edition, the Ultimate HD edition for Microsoft Windows. It's on Android.
it was on Android.
Yes, so we could have picked it up a long time ago, but we just
Who was
didn't.
playing that on the subway?
Just like there were people playing Call of Duty Zombies on their phones
no
too.
facts.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
no facts.
Yeah.
You think it might be one of the most remake games
anyway.
ever?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's up there. I don't think it's definitely like top 10.
Yeah. No, 100%. That's why I'm excited it's coming for the Switch. I've always wanted to play it. Everyone's always like nothing but great things about it.
That's what I'm saying, and I just feel kind of stupid for never having picked it up. Like, it's just weird
Honestly.
that I've gone this long.
I kind of want to.
And the game came out 13 years ago. No, 14.
Damn,
14
really
years
that long
dude.
ago?
Yes, and we never played it.
Christ. I also
We
want
are
to get into
losers.
this series really, really bad because Resident Evil 2, that remake looks insanely good. I haven't seen a remake really start from something so like scratchy and just uninteresting to that level of detail and just love. It looks so good. I really want to get into it.
Yeah, it was just one of those things I just really needed. It could have really benefited from a remake. Not that it needed it, but it could have used it. Do you think they're gonna remake Resident Evil 3?
I think they're gonna
Since I
keep.
see there's a
I think they're
remake
gonna
for
keep
Resident-
remaking stuff. To be honest,
Yeah,
they're gonna stop at 3.
Because,
Though I feel like 4 is not gonna see a remake for a while.
yeah, because I think it's just pretty good as it is.
Exactly. People, I really don't really think they
Yeah.
need it.
Right, but the older games in the series definitely could use a little.
Oh no, yeah, and they're doing a fantastic. I don't know if you remember when Resident Evil 1 that remake came out, and that was also really well done.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you play this series. Are you a Fallout fan?
Barely, honestly. I played New Vegas and stuff like that, but not really.
Dude, oh my god, this is that was my favorite series, man.
Did you see?
For a good?
Did you follow Fallout 76 when it came out?
Okay, no, I'm not that big of a
Yeah,
fan.
it was pretty bad.
Anyways, so there's talks that Fallout 3 is getting remade for PS4 and Xbox One and PC. And if that's the truth, I'm so pumped because that game, I put a lot of hours into that game, dude.
Really?
And there's also
I didn't know you played it that much, dog.
Dude, Fallout was my joint, dude. Yeah, and if that somehow gets bundled with a remake of Fallout New Vegas, which I think it should, like they were made with the same engine, dude. Like it feels like the same game, just like a humongous DLC. To be real with you.
Yeah, no, they definitely
Anyways.
they feel like I remember playing both, and they definitely feel like they have like a similar feel.
Yeah, like there's like maybe like a small little touch ups, but for the most part, it's just it feels like the same experience. But I know that like, oh my god, I love the world of Fallout 3, and the story of Fallout New Vegas was just so immersive and so good. And those games could definitely need to get, I think, brought back. But actually, speaking of remakes, how do you feel about this current age where it feels like everything is getting either remade or remastered? How do you personally feel about this?
Well, okay, my whole thing is like, the thing is, there's a difference between a reimagining, a remaster, and like a remake. There's 3 different ones in my opinion, and a remaster usually does nothing for me. I think it's a waste of time. Like Twilight Princess got remastered in HD. That was cool. I bought it. I mean, I'm a slave to Zelda, but at the end of the day, it wasn't really that necessary, and it was meh. And then you have remakes, like for example, Fire Red or Leaf Green, which is based off Red and Blue. That's wonderful. Like that's great. You like grabbed the original source and you made it into its own thing and remade it to something that makes more sense now. And then you have reimaginings, which rarely ever happen, where you completely change the source material. Sorry, not completely, but you do change source material slightly, but not in the same way a remake would with Fire Red or Leaf Green. And I feel like the problem is that majority of these remakes or quote unquote reimaginings are at the end of the day really remasters. They just make it look better and they don't really change much and they still make it clunky. Like Shadow of Colossus was pretty cool, but at the end of the day, people still said it feels not that different from the original game. It still has problems. You just changed how it looked. And I feel like that's a constant problem. With something like Link's Awakening, or should I say Reawakening, that's like that in my opinion is a really good reimagining shot. That's a pretty good reimagining where the source material is still there, but it looks so much better. You can tell they're trying to make it more enjoyable to the current system now. That's something I think that should be done more instead of lazily just calling something a remake and then just putting HD over it, which is something that constantly keeps happening now.
Right. I think the idea of a remake or a remaster, there are so many games from that era of the, I want to say really it's a lot from the PS1 / Nintendo 64 era that really need a remake. Like, wait, what do you personally consider Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D? Is that a remake or a remaster to you? Because to me that's a remake.
They claim it's a remake, but man, it really just felt like a remaster. I still feel like they didn't change much at all to maybe feel like it was a better game than the original.
If I had to pick between playing the original game or playing Ocarina of Time 3D, I'm picking 3D.
I really wouldn't mind either, to be honest. They both just feel Ocarina of Time to me. Really? But I think it's because I just played Ocarina of Time so much that at the end of the day, it's all going to feel the same to me. That could just be my perspective.
Well, regardless, to me, I think, and I mean, you have talked about this, where a lot of those games from that era are just ugly. Like, we're not gonna, like, let's not even kid ourselves. Like, some of the controls, and I don't speak this for, like, Ocarina of Time, no, but majority of the games, though, from that era, controls were clunky, because they were really trying to figure out this whole 3D thing. And graphics were just, sure, they were amazing back then, but when you look at them now, it's just trash. It's disgusting. And a lot of those games could really, really use a Resident Evil 2 touch up, because we could really go back to that world, but we could just but we really needed to get touched up. Like games like Super Mario World don't need a remake because that art style is just A1. It's gonna live on.
No, forever. Yeah, it's not something that ever gonna die anytime soon.
Exactly, but that's also like we're comparing the sprite work of Super Mario World compared to if we compare that to what Super Mario Brothers 1. Super Mario Brothers 1 could use a remake, and it did eventually was in Super Mario Brothers All Stars.
So you're saying like when you see the aesthetic of Ocarina of Time, you think there's no way this is gonna live on forever?
Not that it could, but I can see.
I see where you're coming from, because Ocarina of Time was more like the beginning of a 3D. Like they're still trying to figure out the 3D kind of space, and then World, you kind of have like the epitome of 2D. So I kind of see what you mean. Where like now that we better understand 3D, why not remake it to the better 3D system?
Yeah, so that way it can live on in this generation.
No, I agree with that
and chances are it may get remade again in 10 to 20 years, probably. Because like that's a game that's so legendary and so impactful to the history of video games as a whole that like future generations need to play this game. Like if you are a true video game stan, like just like a fan of the art itself, you can't not play Ocarina of Time.
You think you couldn't play it?
You need to. Like you need to
play okay. Never mind. I'm about to say I misheard that completely.
No. You need to, and like it needs to live on in some way, shape, or form. And I don't know. I feel like it should be accessible to different generations to come. So remaking these games is definitely a necessity. Plus, it's honestly just another way for these companies to get extra cash in their
Oh,
pockets.
100%.
So it's a
It's
win-win.
always a for sure way of getting more money.
Exactly.
No, yeah, I feel you. I feel like and when you look at it in that view of like it's a game that should be able to live on, then yeah, you can justify making it. It's that I wish more often they'd remake more of the core and try to look at the things that didn't work in the first game and make it work in the remake instead of just making it look glossier. But that's just my perspective on the case.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel
No,
you.
yeah. Well, thanks guys for listening to the first segment of the Panic Room. Hope you guys enjoy it. Please let us know if it's something we should continue or not. I definitely enjoyed this much more than talking about KH for a whole month because I'm burned out now of talking about KH. I want nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts in my life anymore.
I'm still down to talk about Kingdom
You will
Hearts,
never not be down to talk about Kingdom Hearts, dog.
There's just so much to talk about.
I can't
there's still
stand,
so many
dude. I can't stand you in this obsession.
But no. I'm only like this for a certain, very, very certain series.
No, yeah.
Just like you. I know you can talk about Zelda forever.
Well,
Try to play with
I don't know, man. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, and Smash Brothers, dude. When you know this,
You know
this. I was listening to you every single day
until it came out.
I dealt with you talking to me about these.
You loved it, bro. Talked about frame data.
Dude, you were going so hard on Smash Brothers, and you know that I love Smash Brothers, but like I don't love.
No,
it
you're like a
because of the way it
casual.
works.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, like fighting games have never been my forte.
Mm-hmm.
So like I just play it as like more of like a party thing. Like if I have friends over, we're playing Smash.
No, yeah.
But like me personally by myself at home, I'm playing Kingdom
Mhm.
Hearts. No, and trying to platinum it. But you shut up.
I got real love is what I got.
Oh. And we haven't even talked about some of my other bro. Well, first, I could talk about Dragon Ball Z for a long time too. I feel like I've had long conversations about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, we probably not be able to stop talking about Dragon Ball Z for a while, to be quite honest.
Even though you're not, even though I think I'm a bigger fan of it than you are.
Yeah, but even still, I'd still get in the conversation. I'll be in there.
Yeah, you have to be.
You have to be.
And obviously, this is my first time mentioning it in this podcast, but I am also a pretty decently big fan of Power Rangers.
Oh God, we need to leave now.
And you know this.
You know this.
You know this. And the new season of Power Rangers is coming out.
God,
on
I didn't even know that.
Power Rangers.
You're on that, bro. You're really on that.
And if we're gonna talk about it real quick, Hasbro has took over the licensing of Power Rangers. In case you didn't know that.
No.
So Hasbro is now the official owner of Power Rangers, which makes it their third largest IP next to Transformers and My Little Pony. And you know that those are two humongous IPs.
What are you getting with this?
That I personally think within the next couple of
Power
years,
Rangers
that
movie?
Power Rangers will probably make a comeback.
Aren't they already on that comeback right now? That movie was a huge step forward.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, well.
No. I mean, I love the movie, but the movie bombed in the box office. So, but Hasbro did announce that they're making a new movie. And
it's gonna bomb.
Based on how successful their movies have been. Has there been was there a My Little Pony movie? I could have sworn there was.
I don't know, maybe. Michael Bay needs to film
Regardless.
the Power Rangers one, then you guys will be set.
Dude, because I love the Power Rangers movie, the one that came out a couple years ago. I love it. I bought I bought it on Blu-ray like the day it was available for pre-order and everything. I love the movie. But if I could just get a movie where their costumes are actually like accurate to the show, and I just see like a like.
Are you okay?
Some.
This is Power Rangers, dog.
Okay, first off, you have no right to say anything and judge
I
me
don't
for
salivate
anything,
at the
bro.
thought of Link's tunic. Okay, I do.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was like, yo, relax. I'm just saying that if I could finally actually, because the Power Rangers movie that came out was good. It was really good, but it wasn't what fans kind of expected or kind of wanted.
Uh-huh.
It was kind of like getting, I'm trying to come up with an analogy, like Breath of the Wild when it first came out. No fan of the series was like, man, this is exactly what I want when I wanted. Or this is exactly what I asked
Yeah,
for. But it came out, and you're like, hey, I rock with it. Yeah, this is
Okay,
good.
yeah. That's that kind of
And that's how
face.
this was. That's how this was. Like the movie came out, you're like, yo, I could rock with this.
But
Okay,
y'all
but no
need
one
something
wanted it.
more really
No
core
one,
to the actual fan base.
yo, I need.
When that
I
drops,
need
guys, prepare for Josue's 30-hour solo video on that.
Yeah, it'll be me. It'll be a discussion between me and you, but you're not gonna barely. You're
I'll
just
be
gonna
like,
barely
yeah,
talk about it. Like you're not.
that was crazy.
Yeah,
Yo.
yeah, that was a good scene, man. That was a good scene,
I like how
bro.
they
But
they're
it
color coordinated.
referenced episode 31, bro, of Mighty Morphin
You're like,
Power
oh, that
Ranger
was my
team.
favorite episode when I was growing up. Well,
Get ready.
yeah, get ready for that, guys.
Get ready for me to be
That's-
trash. Trash human being.
Until then, thanks for always listening. We'll catch you guys next time. Take care, guys.
See ya.